tell nobody. 34 have done for me. You ain't gonna tell nobody. 34 have done for me. When I took my road, I was broke as I could be. Yeah, they drove me from Wheel Dockery's down to Herman's door. Well, now they drove me from Wheel Dockery's down to Herman's door. They told Papa Charlie, don't you hang it all around no more. Well, now it may bring sorrow, Lord, and it may bring tears. Well, now it may bring sorrow, Lord, and it may bring tears. Well, oh Lord, let me see your brand new year. That was 34 Blues by Charlie Patton, and 34 Blues is very similar to Down the Dirt Road Blues. They have two different rhythms though, and I'm not going to cover the differences just like Stone Pony Blues and Pony Blues because I did use Down the Dirt Road Blues on that 2-DVD Guitar of Charlie Patton lesson that I did. So this is just going to be 34 Blues. Excuse me. And this is one of those songs that much of Patton's music is very relaxed, even though it's got that really nice groove and really nice drive to it. It's still got this very relaxed sense of rhythm to it. And here what he's going to do is we're in out of the E position and now into the C position. So we've got our C chord, and he's going to strum up on strings 1, 2, and 3, and in a very relaxed sort of way, but the tempo is going to be sometimes it's like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And just using an upstroke, you can go down, because again, with Patton, just as I talked about in Stone Pony Blues, I've found anyway, to be true for me, trying to play Patton, it was best to pick one direction of strumming, and that seemed to fit his style more so than doing kind of a down, up, down, up, down, up sort of thing. So if you're going up, just using that first finger. If I'm going down, again, I'm using that first finger, but I'm going to be using my fingernail. So that's the opening strum, the opening rhythm. And next he's going to go. So that's just 3 to 8 on that first string. Well, let's just sing. Ain't gonna tell nobody. 34 have done for me. So 8, 6, 3. And that's just going to follow the vocal line. So sometimes it's longer and sometimes it's shorter, depending on what he's going to be singing. So, but it's always 8, 6, and 3 on that first string. Ain't gonna tell nobody. 34 have done for me. we've got this great lick. So what that is 4th fret 2nd string. You're going to bend it up to our 3rd fret 1st string. Now it kind of sounds like he does, like it sounds like he gets that 1st string in as well when he does that 2nd string. But for sake of just showing you the notes that we're playing, I'm going to just stick with that 2nd string 4th fret. So we've got 4th fret, 3rd fret, 1st string, back to that 4th, to our 1st fret 2nd string, so our C. G's open, 4th string, 3rd fret, back to that C, and back to C as the chord. And I use my thumb quite a bit for that picking. So on the right hand, it's going to look like this when and I use my 3rd finger a lot. That's just my habit. You can use any finger you want to. So coming out of that, strum. Now what we're going to do there is if we took this C chord with our pinky on the 3rd fret, 1st string, and slid all that all the way up to the 8th fret, we've got an F chord up at the 8th fret, but he doesn't use his 5th string bass on that 8th fret. He uses his 6th string, so it's kind of like a G-C type chord. So he's going to slide that up, 8, 6, and then 3, and that 3rd fret gets that single string, but and a lick. That time around, it's the 2nd line of the verse. He ends it with a 6, 5 on the bass, so it goes. 6, 5. Now we're going to walk up to G by using that 4th string. We're already on the 2nd fret, so he's going to go back to G7. So that's just 2, 3, G's open, strum, back to G, or G, sorry, G to G7, back to G, and now we're going to go to our 4th fret 2nd string from that G. So that's just bending up on that 2nd string, 4th fret, hitting that open 1st string, back to C, and then he goes, which is such a cool little run, and that is, so we've got 2nd string, 4th fret, 1st string open, back to that C, so that's 2nd string, 4th fret, 1st string open, back to that 1st fret 2nd string, 2nd fret 3rd string, back to that C, G open, 4th string, 3rd fret, back to C. Again, real slow. From there, he's going to go into which is very reminiscent of his lick that he does in Poor Me. And what that is he's in the C position with that pinky on the 3rd fret 1st string, and he's going to go 3, 2, 1, open to that C. So 3, 2, 1, open on 1st string, 2nd string 1st fret, G's open, that 4th string 3rd fret, back to C. So putting all that together. start all over again. He has one verse that's different, which is the last verse, and it's when he gets to his G section. So we're going to go to G, G7 and stop, and then back to C for that little triplet run that he uses in Down the Dirt Road. So that's 2, 1, 2, and we're on the second string, 4th fret, so strings 2, 1, 2. Then we go strings 1, 2, 3, but we're going to be 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's strings 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. On that 4th, it's strings 2 and 1 together. There's that 5, 6, 5, and if that weren't enough, he ends with this, which is so cool. So that's hammer on from 4th string, frets 1 to 2, so we've got 4th string, then that C, that 2nd string, 1st fret, and G together, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd string, open, again 4th string, 2nd fret, to our 5th string, 3rd fret, then we've got 4 and 2 on the 3rd fret, back to C, so just very slowly. And then from there, he goes, and that's 3, 2, 1, open, slide 3 to 8. So a whole lot going on in this song. So check your tablature, and let's go to the split screen to go through it together.